sponsorship of Liberator Athletics and support of our kids. These sponsors are Butler Funeral Home, celebrating life for your family. Butler Funeral Home. Midmo Bank, a better way to bank. Midmo Bank. Precision Small Engine, Bolivar's go-to small engine shop. Precision Small Engine. Oakstar Bank. Come see the difference a hometown bank can make. Bill Grant Ford. It's better in Bolivar. Bill Grant Ford. Hobby Time Motorsports. Come see what you've been missing. Firearms, fishing, ATVs, UTVs, motorcycles, and all things outdoors. Hobby Time Motorsports. Animal Care Clinic. Caring for your pets like their family. Animal Care Clinic. Southwest Sewer and Septic. They make the dirty work easy. Southwest Sewer and Septic. CNC Farm and Home. Home of the Answer Man. CNC Farm and Home. Warwick Electric. Plug into your #1 electrical source. Warwick Electric. Citizens Memorial Hospital. They have the services your family needs to be healthy. Citizens Memorial Hospital. Hometown Furniture and Mattress. Still making sleep great. Hometown Furniture and Mattress. Quarles Supply Company. Bolivar's Kubota dealer. Quarles Supply Company. Hubbard Realty. Because buying and selling is not something you do every day. Hubbard Realty. Bank of Missouri. Live well, bank well. Bank of Missouri. Lime Bank. Banking refreshed. Lime Bank. Ankrum Law. Protecting what matters most. Ankrum Law. Winfield Tax Service. Your destination for stress-free taxes. Winfield Tax Service. Thanks for listening to this Bolivar Liberator sports broadcast made possible by these proud sponsors. Tell them how much you appreciate their sponsorship of Liberator Athletics and the support of our kids.
Welcome, Liberator fans, to Bolivar High School to the 90th annual Bolivar Liberator Tournament. I'm Dwayne Banner, and I'm joined tonight barely by Josh Berry. We're all in a hurry scrambling around here. I think Josh just getting off an airplane, and appreciate you busting it up here and helping us out.
Yeah, just in the nick of time.
Yeah, well, we really appreciate it. The Liberators tonight will be taking on the Lebanon Yellow Jackets, a rematch from earlier in the season. The Bolivar Liberators beat the Yellow Jackets, I believe, 70-50 that night. And last night's action, Lebanon was defeated by Hialeah 72-33. And Lebanon will come in to this game with 5 wins and 11 losses. And if you look at their schedule, they've been very streaky. They've lost, 3 or 4 games in a row, and then they've won 2 or 3 games in a row, and then back and forth like that, Josh. They seem to be a little bit streaky. That may have to do with some of the competition that they're playing also, but a team not to be overlooked by the Liberators tonight.
Yeah, for sure. And when we watched them, they will take a lot of three-point shots, and if those are going in, then they're a very dangerous team. So they kind of live and die by that three. Of course, Coach Toombs really encourages them to throw the ball up and get a lot of shots on them.
Yeah. You don't have to make near as many three-point shots as you do twos.
Yeah, for sure,
if some of them go in. Liberators coming off a tough loss last night to the Mavericks from Metro Academy. Really a great basketball team last night we saw in Metro from Overland Park, Kansas. The Mavericks defeated the Liberators last night 66-58. The game was really close all the way through until about 2 minutes. It was 59-58, I believe, with a minute 20-something to go. We just couldn't muster any offense there toward the end of the game, and the ball kind of quit going in for us in the fourth quarter, and the Liberators fell last night. Now, the Liberators' defense last night, I think we'll see a better defense tonight. I'm sure Coach Hoig visited with them about that. We're just letting too many guys get in the lane last night, and the help side defense is a little bit slow, and I look for us to come out and change that tonight.
Yeah, and this game's all about adjustments and figuring those things out along the way. So I expect Robbie to have them ready tonight, and I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, this is second-round action. This is in the consolation side of the bracket. We've got the Liberators and the Yellow Jackets tonight to try to advance on to the consolation game, which will be tomorrow. and I believe we'll have a winner for that. I believe, did Branson win that last game? I don't know. I'll have to check and see. Sorry. We'll look and check and see who the Liberators will play tomorrow night, win or lose. And but get back to Liberator basketball. The Liberators are 11-5 right now, and I think if you've seen our first 2 games of the season, and you said we were going to be 11-5 right now, we would have taken that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, absolutely. And some of those early games, you'd love to get another shot at some of those teams we played early on that Willard tournament. It's always a good tournament to start out with, but you play some good competition. I'd like to get another shot at Glendale for sure, just to see how much better we fare against them. But that's the way we do it. We talked about it earlier. This season's all about getting better and better as you go along, and you just want to have your best basketball going into districts.
That's right. We did last year. You think about how rough it seemed to be all year last year. We didn't win a regular season game. The only wins we had were in tournaments. And, when you get to the district tournament and that's all the games you won, that's all that matters, because that's what we did. We won three in a row in district champs. So, anyway, we got about 2 minutes here before the game starts, and we're going to take a break here. Tonight's game, after I mention who our game's sponsored by, which is Mid-Missouri Bank tonight, a better way to bank at Mid-Missouri Bank. You can also watch on MoSportsZone.com tonight, and you're listening on YourCountry 99.
At Animal Care Clinic, they're not just another veterinary clinic. They're your pet's best friend. Their team, led by Doctors Levin and Lindsay Roten, offer top-notch care for all animals, big and small. From intensive care and checkups to pet supplies and grooming, they've got it covered. Keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Schedule an appointment today at animalcarebolivar.com. That's animalcarebolivar.com. Animal Care Clinic. Their name says it all.
What would happen to your kids, home, finances, or even your business in an unexpected life event? At Ankrum Law, we understand that planning for the future is a gift to your loved ones. This is Jesse Ankrum, and I'm ready to help you secure your legacy with expert guidance in estate planning. From wills to trust, we provide comprehensive solutions tailored to your unique needs. For more information or to book your free estate planning consultation, visit AnkramLawFirm.com. Ankrum Law, helping you protect what matters most.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisement.
No matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is here. We know a better life begins with a secure financial future. As a community bank, we work with you to understand your priorities and the changes that affect your finances. So wherever life takes you, we're here to help, just like we have been for 130 years. Get started at bankofmissouri.com. Live well, play well, bank well.
Mr. Google wants you to think you can fix your car on the internet. If you can just figure out what's wrong without talking to those greedy dealers, you'll save lots of money. At Bill Grant Ford, our appointment book fills every week with people who started on Google. And you might be surprised to know the labor rate in our shop is not the highest in town. What we can do for you is bring experience and training to a world filled with internet noise. We encourage you to be informed when it comes to maintaining your vehicle. And when your vehicle starts asking for help, see why it's better in Bolivar at Bill Grant Ford.
They've gone before us, they've taught us to live life to its fullest and to treat every moment as a precious treasure. Now it's time to celebrate their life. Hi, I'm Kyle with Butler Funeral Home, and we are committed to you and your family ensuring that every detail and personal wish is met for your loved one's funeral service, so that you have time to reflect and celebrate the life. And with one of the largest chapels in Missouri, you can celebrate with plenty of friends and family. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home, located in Bolivar and Humansville, or online at butlerfuneralhome.com. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home.
All clothing is arriving at C&C Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon. Have a great selection of outwear by Bernie Apparel and Carhartt. Wood pellets, by the bag, the ton, or pallets. Now's the time to improve your fencing. Barbed wire, T-posts, pipe gates, panel gates at C&C's everyday low prices. Have any questions for the Farm and Home? Well, the answer man at C&C Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon has the answers for you.
Hi, this is Donald with C&C Farm and Home Supply in Bolivar and Lebanon. If you have questions, we have the answers.
CMH Orthopedic and Spine Center in Bolivar offers walk-in orthopedic care Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Available to children and adults, the clinic provides non-emergent care for orthopedic injuries, such as fractures, dislocations, sport injuries, and shoulder, hip, and knee pain. No appointment is necessary. For more information, you can visit them on the web or call 417-777-2663.
Line Bank is refreshing the way traditional banking is done and reimagining banking to be more technology forward while maintaining a customer-focused approach that is unmatched in the banking industry, making Line Bank your true hometown bank. With 4 branches in Bolivar, Galmi, and Pittsburgh, and free regional ATMs, Line Bank brings financial services right to your community. Count on them for checking, savings, retirement accounts, and mobile banking you can access 24/7. Line Bank, banking refreshed. Member FDIC.
You'll find everything you need to turn the great outdoors into your own personal playground at Hobby Time. From ATVs, UTVs, and motorcycles to Falcon bass boats, Avalon pontoons, and firearms for every season. Hobby Time is the toy store for the outdoor enthusiast. Located just north of Bolivar off Highway 13. Get into the outdoor game with Hobby Time. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
For all your furniture and bedding needs, visit Hometown Mattress and Furniture, where we liquidate prices, not quality. Come see our great quality mattresses and furniture closeouts. You will not find more bang for your buck on pillow tops, Euro tops, temper-grade foam mattresses, and adjustable bases. Same for sofas, sectionals, recliners, bedroom, and dining room furniture. From budget to luxury, we got it all. Payment programs available, same as cash, no credit needed. Check out our many great reviews on Facebook and Google. We will treat you right and earn your 5-star review. Hometown Mattress and Furniture, where we liquidate prices, not quality. 451 South Springfield Avenue, Bolivar, Missouri.
Welcome back to Bolivar High School, where the Liberators are getting set to take on the Lebanon Yellow Jackets in men's basketball. I have the starting lineups for you here in just a second. Again, tonight's game is brought to you by Mid-Missouri Bank, a better way to bank.
Yellow Jackets are coached by.
We'll be bringing you this game live on MoSportsZone.com and listening here on YourCountry 99. Josh, have you got those starting lineups for us?
I do. So we've got senior Nolan Fort. This is for the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. A senior Nolan Fort, another senior Blake Kaufman, another senior Bristol Burton, a senior Noah Boggs, and then a junior. We've got him on the program as 32, but he's wearing number 25 tonight, Antoine Gibbons. And for your Bolivar Liberators, our standard lineup here, we've got Colton Ingold, sophomore, senior Brody Ingold, senior Gardner Casey, junior Matt Giglio, and then junior Kenyon Adams. Yeah.
All right. Both teams are getting their last instructions from their coaches. Bolivar tonight wearing the white uniforms, royal blue numbers, gold trim, and the Lebanon Yellow Jackets sporting the all-black uniforms with the Vegas gold numbers and letters.
I think 25 Gibbons, I think he's moved up. He played a lot against the JV when we went over there, and he must be improving enough to get a starting position on varsity.
Well, Gibbons controls the tip for the Yellow Jackets. They'll bring it across the timeline. Bolivar in their man-to-man defense. Out top, Boggs with the basketball. Burton drives baseline, kicks it back out to Boggs at the top of the key. Oh, down low to a wide-open Kaufman. Miscommunication there and gets the wide-open layup. I hope we don't pick up where we left off last night.
Yeah, we need to.
Too easy.
Yeah, way too easy.
Bolivar at the other end. Brody Ingold on the left wing, kicks into Gardner Casey in the short corner. Lebanon they're in a box and one tonight, or diamond and one on Brody Ingold, and Gardner loses the ball out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover for the Liberators. Full court pressure by Bolivar. Lebanon inbounds to Boggs. Boggs will bring it up against Giglio. Across the timeline, gets up a high ball screen from Givens. He rolls to the basket, nothing doing. Over to Ford on the right wing. Out top, Kaufman just kind of walking around with it, looking for somebody to pass to. Gets it over to Boggs. Boggs dribbling, picks it up. Trying to get a 5 count. Ingle steps in, picks it off, and he's going to go coast to coast and lay it in for Bolivar to tie the game at 2 with 6:44 to go in the first quarter.
I like our pressure on defense, Dwayne. We're picking them up at the volleyball line. They can't really breathe very much.
Yeah, Colton, nice job on Fort. Gets it across half court. Over to Kaufman. Kaufman drives, kicks it over to Boggs. Boggs for 3. Got it.
Yeah.
5.
Expect a lot of those tonight, Dwayne. Hopefully we can get a hand in their face. That was pretty good defense. He just made a good shot on us.
They're going to get it in the air, that's for sure. Ball over at the other end, down 3. 6:13 to go, first quarter. Boxing 1 against Brody Ingold. Going to make somebody else score, and here's Giglio for 3, and he got it.
There we go.
There's the answer. We'll see how long that boxing 1 works.
Yeah, we've got plenty of weapons. If they focus on anyone, there we go.
Giglio with the steal. He lays it. Oh, misses the shot from about 5 feet. Brody Ingle with the rebound, and he knocks it down from 10 feet. Nice job by Matt Giglio to get the steal to force the turnover.
He cut me off too much. I was trying to say something. He made a steal, and then we just got a 5 count.
You bet. Great denial defense by the Liberators forces the 5 count, and we'll get the ball back underneath our own basket with a 7-5 lead here with 5:38 to go in the first quarter.
They're making it hard for me to get any words in.
Ball over to inbound. Adams flashes, long pass over to Giglio in the corner for 3. Off the back iron, rebound to Kaufman. He kicks it up to Boggs. Or to Fort, over to Kaufman, back to Burton. Over to Fort for 3, and he gets a long, high bounce and rattles around and goes in to give Lebanon the lead back.
That was a hometown rim bounce, just went for the other team.
It was. And here's Givens picking up a foul as Casey was trying to get the ball inside to Colton Ingold, and Givens kind of goes over the back, knocks it down, and catches Colton's arm. That'll be Givens' first personal foul, and Piercy into the game for Lebanon. Long pass by the Liberators. Casey for 3. No good. Adams tips it out. Fort controls it. He'll bring it across for Lebanon. He drives, gives it up to Boggs. Left corner, back out to Fort. Casey harassing Ford at half court. He's got to get close to a 5 count.
Yeah, he's not even counting, Dwayne.
No. Piercy over to Boggs. Boggs in the lane to Kaufman. Great defense by the Liberators. Great pressure defense. We got him trapped in the corner. He kicks it out. And Ingold knocks that ball out of bounds trying to get in the passing lane.
Yeah, and they've really had to work. Now, they've made 3s now. They've made 2 of them so far, but they've really had to work. I like our open shots down here. I think it's going to be in our favor towards the end.
Fort inbounds to Kaufman. Kaufman down the lane with the shot clock at 1, all the way to the basket for a layup to give the Lebanon Yellow Jackets a 3-point lead. Adams inside, great pass from Casey. He misses the gimme. Lebanon controls the rebound. Here's Piercy over to Fort. Back to Piercy. Wide open 3 for Boggs in the corner. He misses it. Givens tries to get the rebound. Is going to get tied up with Adams, and Bolivar's going to get that possession back. So good hustle by the Liberators. But again, we've got to contest shots.
Yeah, that was the most open look they had, and that one didn't go in. They're going to make them. We're going to have to defend it.
4:08 to go. Lebanon 10, Bolivar 7 here in the first quarter. Casey left wing to the top to Giglio. Back to Casey left wing. He penetrates, 10-footer.
There we go.
Got it to roll around and go in. Nice job by Casey. Gives him his first basket of the night. Boggs against Ingold. Down to Kaufman in the corner. Trying to get it back around the horn. Nothing doing. He has to, Piercy has to dribble. Gives it up to Kaufman. He's going to go left baseline. Pulls up from 10 feet. In and out, no good. Givens with the rebound and the putback.
Givens is going to be a problem on the boards. We're going to have to find him when the ball goes up.
Very athletic. And there's Lebanon picks up the foul. That'll be Noah Thornhill with the foul.
Number 23, Noah Thornhill. That's his first personal. Second team foul. And for Bolivar, number 22.
That's their second team foul, his first personal.
Wyatt Campbell came in, replaced Canyon Adams just now.
I call him the spark plug, Josh. I call him the spark plug.
I like it.
Casey at the top of the key. Good screen by Wyatt. Down in the corner to Giglio. Back out. Ingold. Back to Giglio in the right corner. Giglio drives to the elbow. Kicks it out to Casey for three. Short. No good. Rebound to Givens. Lebanon to push the ball at the court. Coach Toombs really wanting them to push the basketball. Piercy in trouble. Stripped away by Brody. Cross half court. Great pass to Gardner. Casey underneath the basket for the lay-in. Great look. And Gardner with a great job of getting ahead of the basketball and laying that one in. 12-11 Lebanon. And we picked Boggs, but we're going to get a foul called. Is that going to be on Giglio?
Giglio, and I think he was clean up top. I think maybe he just kind of clipped him down below.
Yeah.
So. Good hustle, though, by the Liberators.
Ingold, Campbell, Giglio, and Neal now on the court for the Liberators. Fort dribbling out front against Colton. Over to Piercy. High ball screen from Givens. Nothing doing. Kicks it all the way over in the corner to Fort. He drives the baseline, loses his footing, and he's going to turn it over. Dribbled the ball off his foot. Went out of bounds right in front of the Liberator bench, and 2:27 to go here. We got a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, I know Robbie works on that shell drill with the young kids. I'm sure he does with the older ones too, but perfect example of spacing and catching back up on that skip pass to catch up and cut him off.
Here's the Liberators at the other end. Giglio at the top of the key. Colton for three from the right wing. Short, no good. There's Campbell with the rebound and the putback.
That's what we need. Somebody up there just grabbing boards.
The spark plug sparks it. Great job, Wyatt. Bolivar with the lead now, 13-12. Over to Boggs in the left corner, 1:56 to go. First quarter, he drives, picked by Brody Ingold. Brody's going to try to take it coast to coast, and he goes up for the shot and gets fouled hard. But you know what, Josh? If you're going to foul, that's the way to do it. You don't want to just barely foul him and let him make it and get to the line.
Yeah, you definitely don't want an and-one situation. Brody, I don't think, loved the foul there, but it did keep him from making the two. And the thing on our defense, Lebanon's they're going to be tired of us after the end of this game.
They will be.
They're just frustrated. We're turning them left and right and back again, and they're gonna be glad when we're done guarding them.
Yeah, the Ankrum free throw tonight, Ankrum Law, protecting what matters most. Brody goes to the line, and he hits the first free throw. That's Brody's third point. Gives Bolivar a 2-point lead here with 1:50 to go, with one free throw to go.
So, Dwayne, how did the shot clock work? I didn't get a chance to watch much, but how did it flow?
It does have an effect on the game. It really does. I like it. I like it a lot. Brody misses the second free throw. Wyatt tries to tip it out, but Piercy controls from Lebanon all the way down in the corner for Thornhill. Back to Piercy. And Piercy turns, throws it out of bounds, and that's because Matt Giglio is out there denying the pass to his man. He turns, and there's nothing there. Lebanon already with 7 turnovers, thanks to the great stat keeping from my wife, Trina Banner. We appreciate that.
With the turnovers, Dwayne, it feels like we should be up by 15 points right now.
It really does.
2-point game.
Yeah. Casey almost turns it over, gets it back. And this time it's deflected, and he turns it over. Long pass the full length of the court to Thornhill for three, short off the glass. Here's Wyatt Campbell, gets the hand on it. Brody controls the rebound. Here we come. Liberators to the other end. Casey on the right wing. Into Wyatt Campbell, turns off the rim. No good. Tipped up by Polk, and he doesn't get it. And Wyatt Campbell, with great position, is going to draw the foul from the Lebanon guy going over his back.
And they said it was on the floor. I thought it looked like Wyatt may have been going up
trying to tip
sort
it
of a
in.
tip shot. But
yeah.
Great hustle play, Polk, Wyatt, both in there battling it.
Lucas Polk into the game. Brody inbounds to Gardner Casey. He dribbles out of the corner, out to the top. Connor Neal, left wing. And they're going to call Connor for a travel. I guess he drug his pivot foot.
He had a little bit of a stutter. I thought he kept his pivot, but it kind of looked like he may have stutter-stepped a bit.
Boggs back into the game for Lebanon. 1 minute to go, first quarter. Bolivar 14, Lebanon 12. Ford out front to Thornhill. Casey Garden, Thornhill. Thornhill picks it up. Gets it over to Kaufman. Kaufman drives in the middle of the lane. Reach in by Wyatt. Knocks it away. Bolivar controls. Colton Ingold back to Wyatt. Left-handed layup is good.
What a finish. Way to get ahead. Good pass. Great finish.
And rewarding the guy that gets the deflection.
Oh, yeah. That's Wyatt Campbell to a T right there.
Lebanon back at the other end, down 4 with 23 seconds to go here. First quarter. Boggs out front. Backdoor cut by Burton. He misses the shot. Bolivar controls the rebound. 12 seconds. Coach is calling a play here. Gardner way out top. High ball screen from Lucas Polk. Gardner drives all the way down the lane. High off the glass. No good. Polk tries to get the rebound. Boggs gets it with through one. Half court shot off the glass, and it goes in. It goes in at the buzzer from half court to cut the Bolivar lead to 1. And what a shot by Boggs. It looked good all the way.
You know you get those feelings, and I had that feeling that could go in, and sure enough, right off the glass.
Well, after 1 quarter of play, it's Bolivar 16, Lebanon 15, and you're watching MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
If you're buying or selling real estate in Southwest Missouri, call Hubbard Realty. We're your local real estate experts with a team of dedicated professionals who will represent you through one of life's biggest challenges, buying or selling a home, land, or investment property. Let our years of experience in up and down markets guide you with data-driven advice and researched guidance. With generational roots in the area, we're here to stay. So work with the realtors you know, like, and trust. The agents at Hubbard Realty. We're your hometown real estate experts.
People choose Oak Star Bank for a number of reasons, from the high interest earning checking accounts all the way to a 30-year fixed rate farm loan. But really, it's our people that make the difference. Here at Oak Star, we believe that friendly service and a smile from hometown people that you know makes all the difference in the world. Come experience the difference a hometown bank like Oak Star can make. Oak Star Bank knows banking in Bolivar. Maybe it's time you get to know us. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Bolivar High School. Thanks to Mid-Missouri Bank, a better way to bank, for the sponsorship of tonight's game between the Liberators and the Yellow Jackets. Josh, after 1 quarter play, 16-15, a lot of action.
Yeah.
The bank shot from half court really put a staple on the first quarter for Lebanon.
Yeah, I think it's just an example of how they've stayed in this game despite the fact that, we've kind of dominated the back and forth.
Well, Lebanon will have the ball here to start the quarter and trying to deny the ball inbounds. Colton picks up his first personal before the clock even starts here. Probably holding this guy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, but they've been letting him play, which I like that kind of basketball. I don't like the touch fouls, but kind of got him on the hold there, but I like it when they let him kind of bounce around a bit.
Yeah. Looks like the official, they're over at the scores table trying to I think the arrow is in the wrong direction. They're trying to sort out which direction the arrow should be.
Okay.
Rob Wolf over there getting things done.
Speaking of that shot clock, I think we've only had one possession where it got down to just a few seconds.
Yeah. Last night it came into effect a couple of times, but it just really helps the pace of the game. Guys aren't holding it for a minute before they shoot it. And
in 35 seconds, I think that's appropriate for this level of basketball. Yeah. It's enough where they're not rushing through it, but still not holding the ball forever.
Exactly. Kaufman inbounds to Fort, guarded by Colton Ingold. Back to Kaufman. Over the right side to Boggs. A long three, short, no good. There's Gibbons with the rebound. Over to Boggs in the left corner. Kaufman out top. He penetrates, picked by Gardner, but Kaufman picks it back up. Back to Boggs to Kaufman. Back to Boggs on the left wing. Here's Fort. Long three-point shot is nothing but the bottom of the net for the lefty.
Yeah, that was out there. That's hard to defend when you're out there that far.
That's his second three-point shot. Give Fort 6 on the night. And Lebanon has a 2-point lead with 7:14 to go, second quarter. Wyatt Campbell on the block. Kicks it out to Casey. To Wyatt, down to Giglio in the left corner. Way out top to Campbell. Hands off to Colton on the left wing to Giglio. Thought about the three. Now here's Gardner in the lane. Euro step. Misses the little 2-footer off the back iron. And Fort with the ball for Lebanon. Giglio almost gets it stolen from Fort, but Fort controls it. He's in trouble. And Casey is going to reach in and foul him.
Yeah, I think he had about a 4.5-second count there right before that foul. He was in trouble. He really didn't have a good option there. So kind of bailed him out there, but I like the pressure.
I do too. Adams back into the game for Wyatt Campbell. Great job by Wyatt tonight, providing that spark we needed to get us going. Here's Lebanon. Ford out top, down in the corner to Kaufman. Thought about the three. Ford again. He's driving down the middle of the lane, all the way to the basket. A little 5-footer high off the back iron and falls through. Lebanon 20, Bolivar 16. Lebanon, the 2-3 zone. And actually, it's still the box and one. Here's Giglio for three. No good. Givens with the rebound. Lebanon controls. Kaufman to Ford across half court. Back to the top to Kaufman. Hands off to Burton in the corner. Kicks it all the way out to the top to Boggs. He's going to drive. Cut off by Brody into the corner for Fort. He misses a 3-point shot. Colton Ingold with the rebound. Colton down the middle of the floor. Stops at the top of the key. Hands off to Giglio. He goes all the way to the basket. Kicks it out to Casey down to Brody for three in the corner. Misses everything, and Givens with the rebound.
Yeah, we just need to settle down. I think just find the pace that works for us and play some good offense here.
Good pressure by the Liberators, and Fort dribbles it out of bounds. 20-16 Lebanon, 5:27 to go, second quarter. Gardner Casey leads the Liberators with 4 points right now. Colton with 2. Brody has 3 points. Brody in left wing, back to Gardner at the top, over to Colton, down into short corner, picked off by Givens, but he can't control it. It rolls out of bounds in the corner, down by Lebanon's bench.
Yeah, it's a game of momentum, Dwayne. Feels like Lebanon's got it all right now, kind of has that energy, and we're kind of playing back on our heels. We need to flip that pretty quickly.
Yes, we do. Ingold the inbound to his brother Colton. Thought about the three to Casey at the top of the key. Kicks it out to Giglio. Left wing. No good for three. Brody with the rebound. Oh, nice job. Goes all the way to his knees. Gives to Kenyon Adams. All the way around the horn to Casey for three. It's off the back iron. Giglio with the long rebound. Kicks it into Adams in the post. Trying to go strong. He kicks it back out to Giglio for another three. And it goes. Great effort by Kenyon Adams. Great pass by Kenyon to the wide-open Giglio, who has his second three of the night. Give Matt 6. And Bolivar's down by 1 with 4:37 to go here in the second quarter.
I don't know how many offensive rebounds we got there, but it was quite a few. A lot of opportunities.
Here's Fort with another long volleyball line that time, Josh.
Yeah. He's got confidence right now. We're going to have to really get in that guy's face.
So rather than a box and one, Coach Toombs is playing a diamond and one. This is what I like to do whenever I played I had a player like this. I like the diamond and one better than the box because I think you can cover the floor better.
Yeah, it kind of spaces it out a little bit more appropriate.
Ingold hits Kenyon Adams in the lane. He turns, fall-away jumper, blocked by Givens. Rebound to Giglio. He fires it back out to Brody to the left wing to Adams. And we got a timeout. We got Ingold's down.
Yeah, he was down.
But he's up now.
Kind of always wonder when the right time is to call the play dead when somebody's on the floor, when the advantage is there versus not.
And that seemed like it was appropriate because you don't want to let Colton stay in the lane. I mean, obviously, whether he's 3 seconds is all he gets in there. We got 7 seconds on the shot clock. this is where the shot clock comes into effect. You know, we had the offense rolling. Now we're going to have to get a shot in the air. 3:58 to go, 23-19. Giglio, left corner. Nice pass to Kenyon Adams. He goes up for the shot. Givens blocks it, and Giglio is hustling underneath the basket, and the ball goes off of Giglio, and it's going to be Lebanon's basketball.
Yeah, I don't know how many points Givens usually puts up, but he is absolutely earning his spot with defense and rebounds.
Great pressure by the Liberators. There's Matt Giglio trying to deny the pass inbounds, and Kaufman just airmails it out of bounds into the beans. So,
and that's what I'm saying. We're down 23-19 here, and it just feels like things like that. We've got to take advantage of those mistakes.
We really do. Diamond and one causes a little bit of problem. It's not because we're not getting good shots. Casey, left corner. Giglio out to Colton Ingold for three. Long, no good. There's Givens with another rebound. He's got to be leading everybody with rebounds.
Yep.
Bolivar not getting a ton of second shots. Seems like when we get one, we might get two or three.
Yeah, I think those are the long rebounds off those three-pointers. You know, those are the ones we're grabbing.
We really like for those things to go in.
Yeah.
Here's Kaufman again with another turnover. He carries the ball, and Wyatt Campbell back into the game for the Liberators. 3:16 to go, Lebanon 23, Bolivar 19. Fort for Lebanon leading all scorers with 11 points. He's got 3 threes.
Well, they just took him out of the game, so maybe that's an opportunity for us here.
Bolivar with the basketball. Casey out top. Giglio for three. Got it to go. That's his third tonight. It's good to see Matt stepping up, knocking those threes down. He's kind of feeling it. You saw a little reaction from him after that shot. You don't often see that.
Yeah.
I like it.
I do too. Nothing like, a good hustle play or a made three to really pump the team up.
Piercy loses control of the ball down to Ingold, and he gets it knocked away by a hustling Kaufman, and Bolivar will have the ball underneath their basket. Coach Hoig wants a 30-second timeout.
I can't get words out. They're stealing the ball so fast, Dwayne. I can't even get my thought out. I know I talk slow, but my goodness, give me a chance.
That's all right. If we're a little behind, people listening don't know.
There you go. All right. Good.
Bolivar down one here. Giglio leading the Liberators right now with 9 points. He's hit 2 threes in a row, give him 9 points, and Brody just with 3 points. They're playing that diamond and one. They're really not letting him have the basketball, and he's got a couple of shots off, but it's you can kind of tell it's frustrating him a little bit. But this is the kind of game when somebody's playing a special defense like this, you just got to let the game come to you. It may take a little bit longer, but just let it come to you, and Brody will be fine.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we have 5 guys on the court right now that could all drain it from three-point if they had to. I mean, Giglio's our guy right now. We need all those guys to keep shooting, trust your shot, and just know that it's going to start going in.
Liberators inbounding underneath their own basket. Nice bounce pass to Colton in the lane. Kicks it out to Casey. Dribbles right, 2 steps, pulls up for the 12-footer, nothing but the bottom of the net. Gardner with 6 now, and the Liberators with the lead back by 1, 24-23. And here's Casey, knocks the ball out of bounds. Can't come up with a steal, but great hustle.
Yeah, I think Bolivar's focus should be, let's have the momentum going into half. 2:26 left here. Let's win this second quarter and then go in with all the momentum.
That's right, Josh. I think that's a great point. Win the last 2:26 here and see if you can extend this lead. Here's Ford across half court, and Giglio gets a little too tight. I'm going to call the touch foul on him, and that's going to be Matt's second foul. And
yeah, we had a trap there. Just Giglio couldn't put the brakes on quick enough, could he?
Good hustle though. I can stand those hustle mistakes that we make.
I never ran fast enough to have to put the brakes on.
Oh goodness! Here's Burton for 3. He gets it from the baseline off the pass from Thornhill, and Lebanon back up by 2. Bolivar quickly to the other end. Casey left wing. Wyatt posting up, short corner, dribbles out of the short corner, looking for somebody to pass it to. Out top to Casey. Casey drives over to Giglio on the right side. Back to Casey down the lane. Euro step. Knocked away by Kaufman, and it'll be Bolivar's ball underneath their baskets. Connor Neal into the game for Matt Giglio. I'm sure he's going to the bench because of the 2 fouls.
Yeah, I think so.
1:49 to go. Lebanon with a couple of substitutions. Boggs and Givens back in. Bolivar to inbound. Line set. They break out of it. Connor Neal catches it in the corner. All the way across court to Casey. Into Wyatt in the post. One dribble. Kicks it back out to Casey. Other side to Connor Neal to Wyatt. 1 on the shot clock. And the shot clock goes off. It is a shot clock violation. And it does come into play, Josh.
It did. And here I am not even paying attention to it, just watching basketball. So they'll get used to it.
They will. And Coach Toombs sure knew it was about to go off. Mm-hmm. Lebanon gets it across half court. Fort's just kind of out of control.
Travel got away with travel there.
He's moving his feet around. He acts like he's really into the game. He's hit 3 threes. He's a good player. And it looks like he's just a notch fast right now. That's good for the Liberator.
Yeah, absolutely.
I always told kids that were like that, hey, just another half second.
Yeah.
The half second's not going to make any difference, Yeah. Brody, top of the key, high ball screen from Wyatt. He rolls down into the post. Gardner Casey on the right wing. Wyatt posting hard, working hard. Colton Ingold spins in the lane, kicks it out to Connor Neal, picked off by Lebanon. And that's going to be Kaufman diving on the floor, picking up possession, and Ryan Toombs calls a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We're going to take a short break here. Lebanon 26, Bolivar 24 with 1:04 to play. You're watching on MoSportsZone.com, and you're listening to Your Country 99.
When you own a commercial lawn service, you know a thing or two about great cuts. You also know that every dollar counts. And with Gravely's Mow Like a Pro sales event, you can save up to $2,000 and receive special financing on select models of America's most rugged and dependable commercial lawnmowers, including the Big Pro Turn 600. But hurry, the Mow Like a Pro sales event is for a limited time only, and only at Precision Small Engines in Bolivar.
Precision Small Engines in Bolivar.
Welcome back to Bolivar High School. Second quarter action, 1:04 to go here before the half. Lebanon leads 26-24, and Josh, Lebanon just kind of has the mighty Mo right now.
Yeah, for sure. And like we said, this now we're dropping it down to a minute 4, but we've got to win this minute 4.
Lebanon to inbound, into Boggs against Brody. He gets it across half court, handoff to Kaufman. Handoff back to Boggs. Good defense by the Liberators. Here's Burton for 3 at the top of the key. No good. Givens comes down with the rebound, and he tries to make the pass. That Wyatt with a dive on the floor, and it's going to go off of Wyatt, but great hustle by Campbell to knock it out of bounds, and Lebanon will have the ball. There's they reset the shot clock because it hit the rim.
About 11-second difference there.
44 seconds to the half. Rob Wolf, the officials, got a foul on Brody Ingold before the ball gets thrown in. That's going to be his first personal foul. Lebanon to inbound again. Fort to throw it in. Way out top to Boggs. 43 seconds to go before the half. Lebanon up by 2. High ball screen by Givens. Nice job by Campbell to force Boggs out. Boggs drives the middle of the lane, pulls up from 10 feet off the board. No good, and we're going to have a blocking foul on Brody. That's going to be a second foul in about 12 seconds.
Yeah, and the shot was way gone from there. I didn't see what happened, Dwayne. I don't know.
I don't think he gave him room to come down. I think he was in the air, and he kind of stepped up underneath him, and he didn't have room to come down. That's why they called the foul.
Gotcha.
27 seconds to go.
That's
Boggs at the line.
2 quick ones on Brody.
Yeah. Boggs hits the first one. 27-24 Lebanon. 27 seconds to go in the half.
So obviously you're going to play for the last shot here if you're the Liberators, and just try to get as close as you can here.
Boggs' second one is good. 28-24, 27 seconds to go, and looks like Bolivar is going to play for the last shot. Lebanon in that diamond and one. We're going to go to the half with the lead here unless something crazy happens. Campbell flashes high, gets it out to Colton at the top with 10 seconds. Over to Brody with 8. Cross court to Casey in the corner for 3. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound to Kaufman, knocked out of bounds by Brody Ingold, and that's going to be the half. Bolivar down 28-24 to the Yellow Jackets. And we'll be back here in just a minute with the Warwick Electric halftime show. You're watching on MoSportsZone.com and listening to Your Country 99.
Welcome to Coral Supply in Bolivar. Coral Supply in Kubota have stepped up to get you the Kubota tractor you need.
Right now, get 0 APR, 0 down for up to 60 months on the L2502 package at Coral Supply in Bolivar, equipped with box blade, bush hog, and 18-foot trailer now through 2/16/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
At Coral Supply in Bolivar, we make it simple to buy a new Kubota tractor.
Sometimes it gets messy out there. When it does, call Southwest Sewer and Septic, your local heroes for emergency septic pumping, septic cleaning, and sewer line repairs. Plus, they now offer porta potties for your job site or special event. For more information, visit southwestsewerandseptic.com or call 417-326-4330. That's 417-326-4330. Southwest Sewer and Septic. They make the dirty work easy. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
You know what they say, if you want something done right, do it yourself. Well, that's great, except when it comes to electricity. Better call Warwick Electric, locally owned and operated since 2005. Warwick offers all types of electrical service, both commercial and residential, using top quality materials and following current electrical codes. They're fully insured and licensed, so you can trust them with your electrical needs. Don't do it yourself. Call Warwick Electric today at 417-327-3674.
Navigating ever-changing tax regulations can be difficult, but not with the Winfield Tax Service. They've been serving Southwest Missouri for 60 years and are 4 generations strong. From individual to business tax needs, plus bookkeeping and payroll services all year round. They've got it all. Call 326-3326 or visit in person, located on the northeast corner of the Bolivar Square. Winfield Tax Service, your destination for stress-free taxes.
Midmo Bank loves Ozark families. You see it when you walk into any of their 13 Southwest Missouri locations. I mean, have you seen their community-focused Facebook pages? With unique products like their Treehouse Club savings accounts for kids or the parent-approved debit card checking accounts for preteens, Mid-Missouri Bank provides real-life financial literacy opportunities to the young people in your life. Stop in today and see how Midmo can help. Or open an account online in minutes at openaccounts.midmobank.com. Mid-Missouri Bank, member FDIC.
At Animal Care Clinic, they're not just another veterinary clinic. They're your pet's best friend. Their team, led by Doctors Levin and Lindsay Roten, offer top-notch care for all animals, big and small. From intensive care and checkups to pet supplies and grooming, they've got it covered. Keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Schedule an appointment today at animalcarebolivar.com. That's animalcarebolivar.com. Animal Care Clinic. Their name says it all.
Welcome back to the Warwick Electric halftime show. Plug into your number one electrical source, Warwick Electric. Appreciate Chris and his sponsorship of our halftime show. And Josh, interesting first half tonight. Lebanon up 28-24. Lebanon with 5 wins on the season is showing some life. Coach Toombs has got them excited. They're playing with some energy. They've got some three-point shots to go. Looking at the stats here, they're 6 of 10 from 3 and 4 of 6 from 2 to give them 28 points. And, I mean, you put that together, that's 10 of 16 shooting.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really good shooting.
Yeah, really good shooting. When we played them earlier in the season, they weren't hitting like that. I noticed they were taking the shots. They just weren't falling. And that's what I said, you know, if you've got a team that likes to put it up from deep and it goes in, you're going to have problems with them. So you have to adjust. And I think we got pretty fortunate the first time around. They weren't really hitting them like they are tonight.
Yeah. And I think, the longer you let a team like this keep playing with, they got 5 when they're 5-11. When things start going bad, most teams, especially at this point in the season when you're played 16 games, you get that momentum going against them and they start thinking, well, here we go again. But if you keep giving them life like this and you let them stay in it to the end, they'll be dangerous.
Well, yeah, and it looks like Lebanon is uncomfortable with the ball most of the time, but then they get that one pass, the guy gets the shot, and it goes in. So I don't want to get on to our guys with the defense they're playing. I think they're playing good, hard defense, and Lebanon is uncomfortable. They're just kind of getting away with getting that shot, and their shots are going in. And you mentioned 6 from 10 from 3-point. We're 3 from 12 from 3-point, and it looks like we're 50% from 2. We're 7 for 14 from 2-point, and so definitely not the percentage that the Liberators are used to, and I think that's the difference in the game.
Kind of a rollover from last night. We just didn't shoot it very well either there in the second half at times. But, look at the amount of shots. We've taken 26 shots because we've only turned it over 5 times. Mm-hmm. Lebanon's over here. They've taken 16 shots. They have a 4-point lead, and they've turned it over 13 times. So if they're not turning it over, they're scoring.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, and some of the turnovers, we've managed to, a fast break steal and managed to get 2 points, but we've had some turnovers where they quite frankly just threw it away, trying to inbound it on a full-court press, and we just didn't convert that into points. Yeah. And so when you can't take advantage of those turnovers, they really become for naught.
Yeah. Well, let's run over the scoring a little bit. For Lebanon, Givens with 2, Burton with 3, Kaufman with 4, Boggs with 8, and Fort has 11 to lead Lebanon. He's got 3. He's 3 for 4 from 3 and 1 for 1 from 2. He shot it 5 times, and he's got 11 points. That's pretty good shooting.
Yeah. And for the Liberators, Colton, he has 2 points. Brody has 3. Gardner Casey with 6. Matt Giglio with 9. All 3 of those, or all 9 of those were 3-pointers, and all of our 3s were from Giglio. And Wyatt Campbell has 4.
Yeah, Brody with just 3 points, no 3-point shot or no 3-point makes tonight. So we'll get things going here in the second half. We got about 3 minutes before we get back to action here, and we'll see if the Liberators can't get something going on offense and maintain the good defensive pressure we've seen, make them keep turning the ball over, and I think good things will happen here in the second half. So we're going to take a break here, and we'll be back in just a minute with the second half action from Bolivar, the 90th Annual Liberator Tournament. Lebanon 28, Bolivar 24. This is Your Country 99.
What would happen to your kids, home, finances, or even your business in an unexpected life event? At Ankrum Law, we understand that planning for the future is a gift to your loved ones. This is Jesse Ankrum, and I'm ready to help you secure your legacy with expert guidance in estate planning. From wills to trust, we provide comprehensive solutions tailored to your unique needs. For more information or to book your free estate planning consultation, visit AnkramLawFirm.com. Ankrum Law, helping you protect what matters most.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisement.
No matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is here. We know a better life begins with a secure financial future. As a community bank, we work with you to understand your priorities and the changes that affect your finances. So wherever life takes you, we're here to help, just like we have been for 130 years. Get started at bankofmissouri.com. Live well, play well, bank well.
Mr. Google wants you to think you can fix your car on the internet. If you can just figure out what's wrong without talking to those greedy dealers, you'll save lots of money. At Bill Grant Ford, our appointment book fills every week with people who started on Google. And you might be surprised to know the labor rate in our shop is not the highest in town. What we can do for you is bring experience and training to a world filled with internet noise. We encourage you to be informed when it comes to maintaining your vehicle. And when your vehicle starts asking for help, see why it's better in Bolivar at Bill Grant Ford.
They've gone before us, they've taught us to live life to its fullest and to treat every moment as a precious treasure. Now it's time to celebrate their life. Hi, I'm Kyle with Butler Funeral Home, and we are committed to you and your family ensuring that every detail and personal wish is met for your loved one's funeral service so that you have time to reflect and celebrate the life. And with one of the largest chapels in Missouri, you can celebrate with plenty of friends and family. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home, located in Bolivar and Humansville, or online at butlerfuneralhome.com. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home.
Welcome back, Liberator fans. Getting ready for second half action here between the Liberators and the Yellow Jackets.
Can I just say, Dwayne, I'm pretty proud of the kind of tournament Bolivar puts on every year. We talked about it a couple of games ago, just leading up, but you watch Thayer and Republic warming up. They've got the next game, so they're kind of warming up while we were at halftime. And boy, that's going to be a fun game to watch. But you talk about Thayer coming in, Thayer beating a pretty good Branson team. And then, of course, we got Helias there as well. I mean, there's just a ton of talent we bring in, and from a pretty long ways away.
Hey, and this Metro Academy is no slouch. I mean, they're going to give. I don't think they'll beat Helias, but I think they'll be very competitive, and they might. I mean, they've got a couple of kids that are really good, and but. Yeah, I appreciate that. Ready for second half action. I haven't mentioned the super fans tonight are in the, what do you call all that? Just the bright orange?
Construction orange,
Construction orange. They got either pink or orange on, and the construction vest
It's a hunting orange, but it's more of a construction vest.
All right, I see. All right, here we go. Lebanon with the ball first. Boggs on the right wing, drives right baseline. Kicks it out to Kaufman. He drives all the way to the basket for the layup to give Lebanon a 6-point lead. Hey, if I'm Lebanon, that's what I think you got to do. You got to keep penetrating and seeing if we can cut them off.
Yep.
Back to the diamond and one for Lebanon. Coach Hoig moved Brody in the post. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Said, okay, we'll just clog it up some more and open it up the outside. Here's Colton. Kicks it out to Giglio in the right corner to Casey. He drives down the middle of the lane out to Colton. Back out to Casey. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Long three-point shot. No good. Oh, rebound by Ingold.
Yes.
Passes to his brother Colton, cutting down the lane, and he lays it in right before the shot clock goes off. Great possession there by the Liberators. Full court pressure by Bolivar. Nobody wants to dribble it. Here's Fort Kaufman going back and forth. You got to be getting close. Well, look at the shot clock. Here's Fort. Long distance three. No good. Rebound to Boggs. Out to Kaufman. Back to Boggs in front of the bench. Boggs with a long three-point shot. Givens with the rebound after the miss by Boggs. And Boggs cuts down the middle of the lane. Nice pass by Givens. He misses the layup. And Kaufman gets the rebound back, and we foul him.
Yeah. Givens, really good rebound there. I mean, I think that was all effort on Givens, but that second rebound, I think that's just unfortunate at that point in time. We've got to be able to grab those.
Kaufman with 6 points tonight. First free throws up, short, no good. 30-26.
Lebanon came in with some confidence this second half. They're throwing up some pretty deep threes. Neither one went in, fortunately, but they're not afraid to throw it up.
Kaufman misses both free throws. And we're going to have a foul on, I believe it's Givens.
Yeah, I think Givens just kind of rolled into Gardner there and
had three guys on the floor, and Givens is going to pick up the foul. That's his second, team first of the third quarter.
As much as that hurt, I think Gardner's saying he should get 2 fouls for that one.
Yeah, I think so. 6:31 to go, 30-26 Lebanon. Ingold across the timeline, high ball screen by Adams. Giglio on the left wing. Adams posting hard. Good cut by Giglio in the middle of the lane. Tries to kick it back out. He's fouled by Burton. Bolivar will have the ball underneath their own basket. That's going to be Burton's second foul.
That's his second personal.
Yeah, I know it's a little early in the second half, but I mean I think it's to the point where every possession is going to start mattering.
I think you're right. Inbound to Colton, top of the key, Giglio for three. Short, no good. Rebound to Burton. Burton outlets to Fort. Fort to bring it across half court. Over to Kaufman. Givens back at the top of the key, guarded by Adams. He drives left. Brody reaches in, and that's going to be, they're going to call it on Kenyon. I thought that was Brody that reached in for the foul, but they're going to call it on Kenyon Adams. That's going to be his second foul. Bolivar's second team foul. 5:54 to go, 30-26 Lebanon. Bolivar really needing to get some momentum back on their side here. Kaufman, top of the key, drives down to the right block, kicks it out to Fort. The lefty kicks it out to Givens. Now to Burton in the corner for three, and he nails the three. Puts Lebanon up 7 with 5:35 to go in the third quarter. Casey, 10-footer in the middle of the lane. Long, no good. Rebound to Givens. Hands off to Fort. He'll come across half court against Adams. He's really left-handed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd be playing him to go right.
Here's Givens at the top, guarded by Ingold.
So is Givens.
Yeah. Colton does take away his right hand. Ford at the top, right wing to Boggs against Casey. Trying to get into the lane. Fort, long three-point shot, air ball, but there's Givens with the rebound. Kicks it out to Bristow with 2 on the shot clock, and it nothing but the bottom of the net at the buzzer at the shot clock.
Yeah.
Coach Hoig wants a timeout, and Lebanon opens up a 10-point lead with 4:50 to go here in the third quarter.
Looks like a full timeout, Dwayne.
It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take it back to the station here. You're watching on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
All clothing is arriving at CNC Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon. Have a great selection of outwear by Bernie Apparel and Carhartt. Wood pellets, by the bag, the ton, or pallets. Now's the time to improve your fencing. Barbed wire, T-posts, pipe gates, panel gates at CNC's everyday low prices. Have any questions for the Farm and Home? Well, the answer man at CNC Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon has the answers for you.
Hi, this is Donald with CNC Farm and Home Supply in Bolivar and Lebanon. If you have questions, we have the answers.
CMH Orthopedic and Spine Center in Bolivar offers walk-in orthopedic care Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Available to children and adults, the clinic provides non-emergent care for orthopedic injuries, such as fractures, dislocations, sport injuries, and shoulder, hip, and knee pain. No appointment is necessary. For more information, you can visit them on the web or call 417-777-2663.
Back here at Bolivar High School, third quarter action, 4:50 to go. Lebanon has extended its lead to 10 here in the third quarter. Bolivar down 36-26. Bolivar with the basketball after the timeout. And I'm sure Coach Hoig will have a set play here, something he's trying to accomplish. I am very sure of that.
Yep.
He does a great job out of timeouts. He knows what he wants to accomplish. So let's see if we can't get something rolling here. Brody Ingold with the basketball. Diamond in one from Lebanon. High ball screen from Wyatt. Over to Giglio on the right wing. Colton, right baseline. Turns, dribbles back out to the left, to the right wing. Here's Casey. Free throw line, kicks it out to Colton. He drives in the lane, loses control. He turns it over, and he's going to foul Givens trying to get the ball back, and that's going to be Colton's second foul.
Yeah, I don't love that call. It looked just kind of like a loose ball. Both kids going after it. But
Lebanon with the ball underneath Bolivar's basket. Got to go full court. Bolivar with the full court press. Inbound to Fort. He doesn't want to dribble. Kaufman doesn't want to dribble. Back to Fort. He dribbles a few times and over to Kaufman, who gets across half court. Here's Boggs in the corner. Kaufman reverses the ball all the way around the horn to Burton. Burton back to Fort. Good job by Giglio guarding. Lots of pressure. Kaufman way out top. Bolivar really forcing him way out. Here's Kaufman into the lane, and he's going to take too many steps, and that's what the pressure defense does. That's going to be Lebanon's 15th turnover, and we're down by 10.
Yeah, we've got to execute on offense. Defense is there. The effort's there. We just got to execute on offense.
Giglio right wing. Now Gardner on the left wing. Connor Neal, right baseline, drives in, tries to go up, and
see, we had one guy having a foul call and one guy had the travel.
Yeah, he had the travel, I think, before he got the foul. Bolivar turns it over again. 3:40 to go, 36-26. Long pass picked off by Connor Neal. Cross court to Casey. Left baseline, kicks it out to Giglio for three. Got it. There we go.
There we go. Good ball movement.
Giglio's fourth three of the night, give him 12 points. Bolivar cuts the lead to 7 with 3:24 to go, third quarter. Let's see if we can't make that work on the defensive end, too. Picked off by Giglio. Here he comes, full court. Nice pass to Wyatt Campbell. Wyatt hustling down, gets the layup to go in. Great pass by Matt Giglio. And one spark plug to another.
I know. This is exactly what we need. Toombs might have wanted to take a timeout right there, Dwayne.
And here Lebanon goes again. Nobody wants to dribble against our man press. They just pass it back and forth. Bolivar down 5, 2:52 to go, third quarter. Casey out front against Kaufman. Over to Givens at the top of the key. Campbell guarding. Givens jab step, gives it off to Boggs. Boggs steps out, picked off again by Giglio. Here he comes, full court. Left-sided layup, no good. Brody with Ingold with the rebound and the follow and gets fouled.
I'm telling you what, Giglio has won that last minute and a half right there, hasn't
By himself.
I'm telling you what.
A 3-point shot, 2 steals, and turns into 7 total points and a possibility of turning it into 8. And this Lebanon lead has disappeared. Coach Toombs wants a timeout. Giglio is going to the line for an Ankrum Law Firm free throw.
Now we got Brody on the line.
Brody's going to the line, yeah. Sorry about that. I was all excited about Matt doing all these good things. You might as well shoot the free throw.
Giglio, how many steals did he have there? And he came down, made a really good pass to Wyatt the time before that. He's over there mad at himself that he missed that layup that Brody kind of cleaned up. I'm sitting there going, Giglio, you just got us back in this game.
Absolutely.
30 seconds ago was a 10-point game, and you can tell Lebanon's on their heels. You talked about this earlier. If we can get them flustered and we have some things kind of go our way, we can turn this around in a heartbeat.
And we have.
Absolutely. Just keep that going.
This game was a 10-point game about 30 or 40 seconds ago.
Yeah.
It's 36-33, 2:31 to go here in the third quarter. Brody's going to the line to try to complete the 3-point play. Brody with only 5 points tonight. 5 big ones, but this could be an important 6th one to get us within 2 here in the third quarter. The Ankrum Law Firm free throw, protecting what matters most. And Brody hits nothing but the bottom. 36-34. Brody with 6. Full court pressure by the Liberators. Here's Fort. You know he doesn't. Long pass down to Givens, and Givens slams it home to finish to give Lebanon a 4-point lead. But Bolivar quickly back to the other end. Cross court to Colton for 3 on the left wing. Short, no good. Givens with the rebound, but his foot slides out of bounds, and Bolivar fortunately will get the ball back.
Yeah. Nothing hurt there. A little momentum with that dunk down there, but I still think Lebanon's just kind of dragging a little bit after our pressure.
They don't want to dribble. Mm-mm. They really don't, and that's could be the Achilles heel. Campbell, left corner into Colton, kicks it out to Giglio for 3. Can he keep it going? Misses short. Givens with the rebound, kicks it out to Fort. 2:05 to go, third quarter. 38-34. Fort to Givens at the top of the key. Lebanon working hard away from the ball, trying to get open. Here's Piercy down to the right elbow, looking for somebody to pass to. Thornhill. He drives all the way to the basket. He's going to pick up the charge. Smart play by Brody to step in front. Thornhill he wasn't really out of control, but he couldn't stop. So I guess it is out of control.
Yeah, out of control, yep.
Bolivar now has forced 19 turnovers, and that's going to be what turns this game around if we can keep turning the ball over and turning those into points like you talked about, Josh.
Execute on offense. That's the only thing left here.
1:39 to go, 30 in third quarter, 38-34 Lebanon. Brody way out top. Here's Casey on the right wing. Colton posted up, got the ball, kicks it back out to Casey. In the corner for Giglio. He drives left baseline, little floater, got it to go, just like the Fairgrove game. That's the one he won the Fairgrove game on.
Yeah.
Giglio now with 14 points is the player of the game right now for sure for the Liberators. Having a whale of a game is Giglio. Here's Fort. 3-point shot short by Piercy. Bolivar with the rebound. Giglio, nice pass down to Wyatt Campbell. Colton in the corner, back out to Brody at the top of the key. Casey right wing. Lebanon still in that diamond and one defense. Here's Colton, right corner for three. In and out, no good. Campbell with the rebound and a putback. Great job by Wyatt.
That's what you need right there.
Tie ball game, 38 seconds to go, third quarter. Thornhill trying to get the ball up, makes the pass over to Piercy. 28 on the shot clock. They throw it across half court, out of control. Campbell with the charge. He picks up the charge from Fort, and we're going the other direction. There's the spark plug again.
I'm telling you what, and credit to the entire defense there. They were completely out of control all the way down the court, barely trying to get it across, and Wyatt heads up play to take that charge.
And how about that? The rebound put back here, and he takes the charge at the other end, and they weren't slow getting down the court.
No.
23 seconds to go, third quarter, tie ball game. Bolivar with the basketball. They're going to play for one shot, 16 to go. Shot clock's off. Casey out top, and now with 10. Offense starts, high ball screen from Wyatt. Gardner down to the middle of the lane, kicks it out to Colton. Back of the iron, no good for three, and there's Burton that clears it, and Bristol tries to launch one from three-quarter court, no good. But what a way to end the third quarter there. Matt Giglio, Wyatt Campbell, bringing the energy, bringing the steals, bringing the putbacks, and bringing the three-point shots to get Bolivar back tied. This game was 36-26 with about 2.5 minutes to go, and Bolivar gets it tied here at the end of the quarter. And great job getting back in this game.
Yeah, I tell you what, you don't even really have to look at the score. You can just look at body language to know which team is kind of going on top. I know it's a tie ball game. I think we won that third quarter by 4 points. I think we were down by 4 going into halftime, and we got it up to an even score there. So we won the quarter. So what do we do now? We go ahead and win this last one and win the game.
We really need to extend our lead now. You know, we got the game back tied and take this momentum into the fourth quarter. Right now, Giglio leading the Liberators with 14 points. Gardner and Brody both with 6. Wyatt Campbell with 4 big points, both putbacks.
I think he's got 8.
Oh, he's got 8 total now. 8 points total. So,
both teams with 3 timeouts left. That might play a factor in this last 8 minutes, too, just based on momentum.
Well, hello to, I've heard that there's a lot of Wyatt Campbell's relatives that listen in Texas.
All right.
And so if you're listening tonight,
you'd be proud of him.
Big hurrah for Wyatt, and a lot of noise in the living room tonight.
Yes.
Oh, I heard him from Texas.
There you go, yeah.
Liberators with the basketball, 8 minutes to go in this ball game. Start of the fourth quarter, 38-38. Wyatt with a high ball screen for Ingold. He rolls to the basket. Giglio down to Colton in the corner. Picked off by Boggs, trying to get it to Giglio, and Boggs goes the length of the court, lays it in with the left hand to put Lebanon back up by 2. Giglio, 4-3. Good.
Yes.
Matt's 5th three-point shot.
That's what you got to do. You can't let that steal and that easy 2 for Lebanon get you down. We come right back, and what do? Throw a 3 in their face and take the lead.
Here's Fort. He gets it across the timeline. They just look really unsettled with the ball.
They are uncomfortable, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Here's Given with a wild shot off the glass. No good. Fight for the rebound, and Bolivar's going to control.
Yeah.
Boggs and Ingold were just like doing jumping jacks, trying to get the ball and up and down and up and down. It finally goes off of Boggs, and Bolivar will have the basketball. Up 1 with 7:06 to play.
This is an important possession here, Dwayne. We can go up here and keep that momentum going.
Casey, right wing. Giglio, top of the key for 3. Yes!
I'm not sure why they're leaving him open anymore.
I'm not either.
He can make it.
But I'm glad they are. Matt Giglio on fire tonight for the Liberators with a game-high 20 points and a season-high 20 for Matt. Bolivar up 4. Here's Boggs for 3. He's short. Rebound to Campbell. Over to Colton Ingold, pushing it across half court. Back over to his brother to Giglio on the right. Into Campbell in the post. Pump fake. Great move. Can't finish it. Man, he did everything but stick that one in, and Givens comes down with the rebound. 6:16 to go. Bolivar 44. Lebanon 40. Bolivar up by 4. Here's Boggs trying to go one-on-one. Hits Kaufman on the right wing. He dribbles into the lane. Tries to throw it to Fort out of bounds. Miscommunication, and he throws it in the beans again.
They are flustered, and all due to our effort on defense. The shots they're taking now, you can tell they're rushed. They're not comfortable.
Yep.
Every element of their basketball game has changed since the first half.
And they're really fighting to keep from losing.
Yes.
You know, it's set. You can see it setting in for the Yellow Jackets, but the Liberators got to take control. They've got to keep putting pressure on. Giglio left wide open again and got it to go again. Give him 7 threes on the night, 23 points, and gives Bolivar a 7-point lead. A shooter's dream to be left wide open and nobody guard you.
He's kind of surprised he's so open. He has to think about it a second. Oh, okay, I guess I'll shoot again.
Sometimes those are harder to hit than the ones that are covered. Givens on the free throw line, kicks it out to Fort. Tries to set it on ball screen. Here's Kaufman, drives right baseline, cut off good, nice by Colton. Gives it back to Gardner, or gives it back to Fort, and Gardner's going to pick up the foul, trying to cut Fort off, going to the basket.
Yeah, that's okay. We can live with those fouls there. Those are good hustle fouls. Gardner only has 2 right now with 5:22 left to go, so we're in good shape on the foul count.
Giglio 7 for 12 from three-point land. I'll take that any night. Here's Britton for 3. Air ball.
Another forced 3, Dwayne. They're just not comfortable anymore.
Force it down quick. There's Giglio in the right wing. Back out to Colton. Top of the key. Bolivar's got a little extra energy right now. You can see it in their steps. You can see it in their action, their body language. 5:02 to go. 47-40 Bolivar.
Here we go.
This game has flipped a switch quickly. Casey. Left elbow, jumper, rolls around, no good. Campbell!
Oh, yeah.
Campbell with the rebound and goes to the floor hard.
Was that his head?
I don't know. It was either his head or his elbow. It hit extremely hard, but he bounces right up.
Kind of like Pacheco after a hard run,
No
right?
kidding. Hey, give me some more.
Yeah.
Bolivar's basketball. Great job by Wyatt to keep it alive. Inbounds to Casey in the left corner. He'll dribble out to the top with 4:48 to play. 30 on the shot clock. Giglio again. Back iron, no good. Boggs with the rebound. Ingold kind of got away with riding Boggs all the way down the court there. Boggs trying to get open for 3. Here's Fort forever. Long shot, no good. Rebound to Brody all the way. Length of court to Giglio. Back to Brody. Left wing, Colton, top of the key for 3. In and out, no good. Casey with the rebound and the follow.
Great follow.
Here's Fort rushing to the other end. Coach Hoig wants a timeout.
Yes.
Bolivar leads 49-40 with 4:14 to go in the fourth quarter. This game has been brought to you tonight by Mid-Missouri Bank, a better way to bank. You've been watching on MoSportsZone.com, and you're listening on YourCountry 99.
Line Bank is refreshing the way traditional banking is done and reimagining banking to be more technology forward while maintaining a customer-focused approach that is unmatched in the banking industry, making Line Bank your true hometown bank. With 4 branches in Bolivar, Gulmy, and Pittsburgh, and free regional ATMs, Line Bank brings financial services right to your community. Count on them for checking, savings, retirement accounts, and mobile banking you can access 24/7. Line Bank. Banking refreshed. Member FDIC.
You'll find everything you need to turn the great outdoors into your own personal playground at Hobby Time. From ATVs, UTVs, and motorcycles to Falcon bass boats, Avalon pontoons, and firearms for every season. Hobby Time is the toy store for the outdoor enthusiast. Located just north of Bolivar off Highway 13. Get into the outdoor game with Hobby Time. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
Welcome back to Bolivar High School, where the Liberators have turned it around. They're on a 24-4 run, have taken a 49-40 lead over Lebanon with 4:14 to go. Bolivar just making Lebanon turn the ball over, feeling comfortable on offense. Lebanon hasn't been able to hit much this second half, and the result is a 9-point lead for the Liberators after being down 10 in the third quarter. Ford across half court, guarded by Giglio. He picks it up, looking for somebody to throw to. Hits Boggs out front. Volleyball line 3, no good. Nice job by Campbell with the block out and the rebound. Campbell hustling down to the other end. Casey dribbles across half court over to Colton. Reverse pivot dribble over to his brother. 23 on the shot clock. Wyatt posting up. Nice job. He got position. Givens goes over his back, and Givens picks up the foul. That's going to be their second team foul, and Givens' third foul. Bolivar with an inbounds play now underneath their own basket.
Yeah, and I mean, we can live with the shots that Lebanon are taking right now. They are very forced. If some of those go in, so what? Those are the shots we can live with.
Lob into Campbell, in the lane, strong to the basket, in and out, no good. Tries to get his own rebound. Kaufman clears the rebound, looking for somebody to pass to. These guys just do not want to dribble the ball. And there's Colton reaching in, and Colton's going to pick up the foul, and he kind of paid the price for that one. Mm-hmm. Kaufman got him with an elbow right upside the head.
He got the worst end of that deal, but I'd like to statistically know how many left-handers Lebanon has on their team. I think at least 4 out of 5 on the court at any given time that are left-handed.
Well, Givens is. Givens looks like he is. Fort looks like he is. Is it Britton? So here's Boggs, top of the key, guarded by Ingold. 3:26 to go, 49-40. Behind the back dribble by Boggs. Right baseline, kicks it out to Fort for 3. No good. Rebound to Campbell. Here's Brody coming down the court. It's 3-on-1. Bounce pass to Colton. Kicks it out to Casey. And Colton is going to pick up a charge. I have no idea.
I think Brody got called for that one.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It was it Brody or Colton?
I think Brody.
Yeah, you're right.
Also, follower number 3, Brody Ingold.
Brody hustling down.
And man, I would have loved to have seen the end of that play. We had a wide open three-pointer.
Brody pushing the ball up, bounce pass to his brother. Colton turns and kicks it out to Casey, and we didn't get to see the result.
No, we didn't.
3:13 to go, 49-40. Lebanon with the basketball, has to go full court against our press. Giglio with the pressure. Now Kaufman with the ball against Casey.
He's not even counting, Dwayne.
They're just looking at the shot clock. I mean, there's 24 on the shot clock.
And he just now, I don't understand that.
The 30-second timeout. I'm not sure. Lebanon takes, Coach Toombs takes the 30-second.
Full timeout. I think they changed it.
Full timeout. We're going to take it back to the station here. We'll take a break. You're watching on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
You'll find everything you need to turn the great outdoors into your own personal playground at Hobby Time. From ATVs, UTVs, and motorcycles to Falcon bass boats, Avalon pontoons, and firearms for every season. Hobby Time is the toy store for the outdoor enthusiast. Located just north of Bolivar off Highway 13. Get into the outdoor game with Hobby Time. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
For all your furniture and bedding needs, visit Hometown Mattress and Furniture, where we liquidate prices, not quality. Come see our great quality mattresses and furniture closeouts. You will not find more bang for your buck on pillow tops, Euro tops, temper-grade foam mattresses, and adjustable bases. Same for sofas, sectionals, recliners, bedroom, and dining room furniture. From budget to luxury, we got it all. Payment programs available, same as cash, no credit needed. Check out our many great reviews on Facebook and Google. We will treat you right and earn your 5-star review. Hometown Mattress and Furniture, where we liquidate prices, not quality. 451 South Springfield Avenue, Bolivar, Missouri.
Welcome back to Bolivar High School, where the Liberators are leading the Lebanon Yellow Jackets 49-40 with 3 minutes left in the game. Dwayne, we've had momentum. I think the key here is to keep it. Just don't let them get any sort of chance to get back in this ball game.
I was thinking the same thing. We just don't give up a 3-point shot and a turnover or something like that. Boggs, right wing. Dribbles to the top of the key, hits Thornhill on the left wing for 3. Back iron, no good. There's Givens. Well, he's really played a good game inside for Lebanon. I don't know how many rebounds he has, but
it's no doubt why he's in the game. He is absolute dominant down there, and Brody just picked up his 4th foul, Dwayne.
Okay, that's could be important here going down the stretch. 2:48 to go. Lebanon inbounds. Burton out top. Burton to Fort right in front of their bench. He drives left down into the middle of the lane, throws up a running 2-hander. No good. There's Givens again with the rebound. He misses the 5-footer, and Giglio clears the rebound. Casey, right wing. Over to Brody. Back to Casey.
Isn't this where the shot clock really matters, right?
Yes.
We're going to have to shoot it.
Yeah, it really does. But notice Lebanon's getting out. I think they're matched up man-to-man now.
Yeah, they're
Givens
running out of time. They're going to have to change it up.
Givens picks up his 4th personal.
Yeah,
Third team foul.
We could use him fouling out, couldn't we?
Yes, we could.
Yeah, got a timeout there, Dwayne.
Bolivar trying to get it inbounds and having a little trouble there. Coach Hoy calls a timeout. I believe this is going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it here. Matt Giglio leading all scorers with 23 points tonight. He's hit 7 3-point shots. Wyatt Campbell with 8. Gardner with 8. Brody Ingold with 6. And Colton with 4 tonight. It's amazing how we win games. You know, I mean, it may be Brody one night, it may be Colton, it may be Matt. You just can't tell, and that's what makes us difficult to guard.
Yeah, that's what good teams do, right? They find the guy who's hot, they try to take advantage of it, give it to him, let him go out and score, and it may be somebody else's turn next time. And you could really, when you start looking back at the game, there's just a couple minutes of stretch there, Dwayne, where I feel like that's the game. When you look at the run of Giglio steals, and then you look at the run where Wyatt had the really good offensive play, comes back and takes the charge, and that's what sticks out to me as far as why this game is now 49-40 when at one point in time we were down 10.
Absolutely, and it wasn't that long ago. Lebanon only with 12 second-half points tonight. Bolivar with the basketball. They're trying to trap us. Bolivar's doing a great job of moving the ball. They can't catch us. 2:05 to go. Shot clock at 22. Ball's out front. Giglio and Brody are playing keep away. Gardner down on the left wing into Wyatt. Ball kind of goes up in the air, turned over. Fort's got it. Over to Burton, down to Givens, and
on the ground.
Givens is going to get fouled. And
I think they're going to call it on the floor.
Yes, on the floor, and that's going to be Matt Giglio picking up his 3rd foul. Now that's going to send Lebanon to the line to shoot free throws from the last 146. So we just need to be careful about fouling. That's the only way. You don't want to let them put points on the board with the clock stopped.
Yeah, and if you're Lebanon here, if these free throws don't go in, you have to start thinking about how you get yourself in bonus as well.
And Givens banks the free throw home.
It still counts the same, doesn't it?
It does. In the scoreboard, it's just a colored-in circle.
Yes.
Givens hits the 2nd free throw, goes 2 for 2 from the line. That gives Givens 6 on the night. Fort leads Lebanon with 11. and Boggs has 10. 1:46 to go, 7-point lead for Bolivar.
Got a full court man-to-man press here.
Got a trap. Gardner gets out of the trap. Brody across half court. Back to Gardner. Cross court to Colton. They're going to play catch out top here. Lebanon trying to trap. Chasing. They're hustling. Colton over to Wyatt on the right wing. Back to Colton. 16 on the shot clock. Casey. Left wing out to Brody with 10 on the shot clock. 1:19 to go in the game. And there's Boggs with the foul.
Yeah.
And that's pretty tough. I'm sure Coach Toombs did not want a foul there with 7 on the shot clock.
Yeah.
Because now Bolivar can run another 35 off.
Yeah, and you can't get in the trap of stalling so much that you don't get a good shot either. I think you still have to take advantage. If you've got an open shot, take it and seal the game.
And Fort's going to commit the immediate foul on.
There's the bonus there.
Put us at the free throw line. Get some more Ankrum Law Firm free throws, where protecting is what matters the most.
I don't have the stats in front of me, but I think the Ankrum Law free throws have been pretty successful tonight for Bolivar.
I think they have. Trina's got the stats.
Are we 2 for 2 so far?
We are 2 for 2, and Brody's got both of those.
Oh, boy, I jinx everything, don't I?
Man.
I talk about a rebound somewhere, and then they don't rebound. I talk about free throws. I need to just be quiet.
Brody misses the first one.
I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I expect nothing but net on this one.
I expect the same. Second one is up, and
there you
nothing
go.
but net.
All right.
50-42, minute 16 to go. Brody with his 7th point. Fort brings it across. Long pass down to Burton, all the way to the basket. Blocked by Campbell. Burton gets the rebound, throws it back out. Giglio catches it, throws it down to Casey. He's going to go all the way to the rack for the layup. Gardner with 10 now. 58 seconds to go. Now Casey picks it off, and just as he's trying to control it, steps out of bounds, almost with another steal.
That's okay. I mean, that still sent a message to Lebanon that you're all over them, right? Even though you didn't completely get the turnover, they're frustrated with it.
52-42, Bolivar. Lebanon to inbound. Fort looking for somebody to throw to, all the way across to the other side to Boggs. Step back, wants to take the three, now he can't. Throws it cross court to Fort. 47 seconds to go. Fort in the middle of the lane, 10-footer, no good. Off of Campbell, out of bounds, and that's going to be Lebanon's ball underneath their basket. 42.9 seconds to go. Bolivar with a 10-point lead.
Man, I love how we responded in this game.
Yes.
And changed the tempo.
Fort with a heads-up play there, throws it off a Liberator, gets it back in bounds, and Burton hits the three-point shot from about 25 feet to cut the lead to 7 with 36 seconds.
He heaved that thing, didn't he? It went in.
Well, we've got a full timeout. This game brought to you by Mid-Missouri Bank, a better way to bank. Also, you're watching on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
If you're buying or selling real estate in Southwest Missouri, call Hubbard Realty. We're your local real estate experts with a team of dedicated professionals who will represent you through one of life's biggest challenges, buying or selling a home, land, or investment property. Let our years of experience in up and down markets guide you with data-driven advice and researched guidance. With generational roots in the area, we're here to stay. So work with the realtors you know, like, and trust. The agents at Hubbard Realty. We're your hometown real estate experts.
People choose Oakstar Bank for a number of reasons, from the high interest earning checking accounts all the way to a 30-year fixed rate farm loan. But really, it's our people that make the difference. Here at Oakstar, we believe that friendly service and a smile from hometown people that you know makes all the difference in the world. Come experience the difference a hometown bank like Oakstar can make. Oakstar Bank knows banking in Bolivar. Maybe it's time you get to know us. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
We're back here at Bolivar High School. 36 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Liberators up by 7. They'll have the ball here. You have to go to the length of the court. Colton Ingold to inbounds, and we got a foul. We got a foul away from the ball.
Is that on Gardner?
And they're going to call that on Gardner Casey for an illegal screen. And Lebanon's going to get the ball back here with 36 seconds to go.
I have to go back to the tape on that one. I wasn't even looking in that direction.
Yeah. He must have tried. I think what he did, I wasn't watching either, but I'm just guessing that you're thinking, well, you're a radio broadcaster. Why are you not watching? I was watching the ball, and I think what he did, he tried to set the screen and then go deep, and he got caught with the on-ball screen, or the screen, and that's where the foul came from. Fort to inbound. Into Boggs, left corner. He dribbles out of the corner, trying to find space to shoot it. Back to the top of the key. Hits Kaufman. He drives left all the way to the basket, lays it in with the right hand to cut the lead to 5 with 24 seconds. Ingold all the way down to Colton, and he's going to lay it in uncontested with 18 seconds. Bolivar up by 7. Here comes Lebanon all the way to the other end. Burton in the corner, back out to Boggs, thought about the 3. Step back, tries to get the 3, nothing doing. 6 seconds. Over to Fort from 40 feet, hits the shot for 3, and they're out of timeouts. And folks, that's the ball game. Bolivar gets out of here with a win, 54-50 over Lebanon. And we'll be back in just a minute with the post-game show. Hopefully we can get Coach Royce Bryan up for an interview. But nevertheless, the Liberators win, and you're watching on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
When you own a commercial lawn service, you know a thing or two about great cuts. You also know that every dollar counts. And with Gravely's Mow Like a Pro sales event, you can save up to $2,000 and receive special financing on select models of America's most rugged and dependable commercial lawnmowers, including the Big Pro Turn 600. But hurry, the Mow Like a Pro sales event is for a limited time only, and only at Precision Small Engines in Bolivar.
Precision Small Engines in Bolivar.
Welcome to Coral Supply in Bolivar. Coral Supply and Kubota have stepped up to get you the Kubota tractor you need.
Right now, get 0 APR, 0 down for up to 60 months on the L2502 package at Coral Supply in Bolivar, equipped with box blade, bush hog, and 18-foot trailer, now through 2/16/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
At Coral Supply in Bolivar, we make it simple to buy a new Kubota tractor.
Sometimes it gets messy out there. When it does, call Southwest Sewer and Septic, your local heroes for emergency septic pumping, septic cleaning, and sewer line repairs. Plus, they now offer porta potties for your job site or special event. For more information, visit southwestsewerandseptic.com or call 417-326-4330. That's 417-326-4330. Southwest Sewer and Septic. They make the dirty work easy. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
You know what they say, if you want something done right, do it yourself. Well, that's great, except when it comes to electricity. Better call Warwick Electric, locally owned and operated since 2005. Warwick offers all types of electrical service, both commercial and residential, using top quality materials and following current electrical codes. They're fully insured and licensed, so you can trust them with your electrical needs. Don't do it yourself. Call Warwick Electric today at 417-327-3674.
Navigating ever-changing tax regulations can be difficult, but not with the Winfield Tax Service. They've been serving Southwest Missouri for 60 years and are 4 generations strong. From individual to business tax needs, plus bookkeeping and payroll services all year round. They've got it all. Call 326-3326 or visit in person, located on the northeast corner of the Bolivar Square. Winfield Tax Service, your destination for stress-free taxes.
Midmo Bank loves Ozark families. You see it when you walk into any of their 13 Southwest Missouri locations. I mean, have you seen their community-focused Facebook pages with unique products like their Treehouse Club savings accounts for kids or the parent-approved debit card checking accounts for preteens? Mid-Missouri Bank provides real-life financial literacy opportunities to the young people in your life. Stop in today and see how Midmo can help, or open an account online in minutes at openaccounts.midmobank.com. Mid-Missouri Bank, member FDIC.
We're back here at Bolivar High School for your post-game show where the Liberators defeated the Lebanon Yellow Jackets 54-50. Tale of two halves. Josh, the Liberators, we've already talked about this, but we'll recap this just a little bit. Liberators had a lead 16-15 at the end of the first quarter. We're down by 4 at halftime, 28-24. And then in the third quarter, we got down, I believe, 36-26. They came out and scored us 8-2. We get down 36-26. We end the quarter at 38-38 off of 2 steals from Matt Giglio, a 3-point shot, and then a missed layup and a putback and a foul by Brody. Gets us back within 2 points. We ended up tying it up before the end of the quarter, and then it was pretty much all Liberators from that point on.
Yeah.
And we opened up a 9-point lead, I think 49-40 with a minute and a half or 2 minutes to go or something like that, and the game really was never in doubt after that. Lebanon just goes cold shooting the ball. They ended up with 22 turnovers, but they still shot the ball. It wasn't bad. I mean, they were 10 for 25 from 3-point range and 8 for 19 from 2, but 23 turnovers is the story.
Yeah, and I think they had 6 threes in the first half, and they had 4 more in the second half.
Yeah.
But when you really think about it,
4 for 15 from the 3-point line in the second half.
And 2 of those 4 that they made were at the end of the game when it really wasn't mattering anymore. And you said a tale of 2 halves. I would give Lebanon credit that they had 2.5 quarters, and we played about a quarter and a half of really good basketball, because about halfway through the third quarter is when we changed the game. And I said it before, but felt like our shoulders were kind of slumping. When we were shooting, we didn't necessarily have the confidence that was going in the first part of the game. Of course, Lebanon were throwing it up, and they were just expecting it to go in. Well, flip it halfway through the third quarter and into the fourth quarter, you can see when Lebanon's throwing it up, it just doesn't even feel like they had any confidence that it was going to go in. We were putting that pressure on. And that's what good basketball teams do, right? When things aren't going well, you adjust. You let your defense create opportunities for your offense.
That's right.
We weren't taking advantage of the turnovers in the first half, but what did we do in the second half? Really started to make them pay for those.
We did. And it started with Giglio there in the third quarter. And, I mean, we turned, 3 turnovers into 8 points or 9 points really fast. And, that's in this game, you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you can't. And Giglio, I don't know if Coach ever gives game balls away, but Giglio would get the game ball tonight, and then a couple of hustle awards for Wyatt Campbell. Of course, Wyatt probably gets a hustle award every time he plays. But I mean, we talked about it. I mean, when you have a team of the caliber we have, you're gonna have to just lean on the guy that's hot tonight. That happened to be Giglio, and what he do? He didn't shoot the ball necessarily well yesterday, right? Nobody really on the team shot very well. What's he do? He comes out, he takes it, he puts the team on his shoulders, goes out, makes a run, and is the difference in this ball game.
Absolutely. Great team basketball. Once again, one guy picking up the other. Go over a few stats here for you that are listening. Again, the final score, 54-50. Lebanon ends up 8 for 19 from 2-point range. This is all unofficial, but with my wife doing it, it's probably really official. She doesn't miss much. 10 for 25 from 3-point range. Ends up with 50 points. Givens has 6 for Lebanon. Kaufman ended up with 8. Boggs had 10. Burton had 12. And Fort was their leading scorer. He ended up 1 for 4 from 2 and 4 for 9 from 3 with a game-high 14 points. Lebanon out-rebounds Bolivar 26-23. And for the Liberators, scoring, we just had 5 guys score, but almost all of them in double figures, but it's just changed around tonight. Colton Ingold, he only takes 9 shots total on the night. He has 6 points. Brody has 7. I think Brody got several shots off last night. Tonight he shoots the ball 3 times. He has 7. Wyatt Campbell has 8. Wyatt 4 for 7 from the field. Gardner Casey ends up with 10. 5 for 9 from the 2-point range. And then Matt Giglio leads all scorers with 23 points, hit 7 3-point shots. He was 7 for 13, 1 for 3 from 2-point range to end up with 23 total points to lead the Liberators. Matt, really, with the game of the night, if I was going to give a player of the game, it would be to him. But, I know Coach Hoig really likes to concentrate, doesn't like to point out individuals. But, our job here is I like to give credit where credit's due, and we had some guys who really played a good basketball game tonight.
We did. And if you really analyze the game, we talked about that diamond and and we had a lot of problems with it. But to make another Chiefs reference, Travis Kelce isn't the best tight end in the game just because he catches the ball. He's also the best tight end in the game because he takes defense. A lot of times he takes a double team, or a lot of times he's making that big block. Well, what Brody's got a guy chasing him in his face the whole game.
That's right.
And so when you have that, and you kind of talk about that, take that guy out of the play, right? If they're going to play that, adjust, take him out of play. And so Brody may not have put up the points we see him typically put up, but he pulls a guy out and allows how many open shots did we get, because that diamond couldn't contain the rest of the guys.
That's right. And that's the best way to beat a gimmick defense, because what they're saying is that we don't think the rest of the other 4 guys can beat us, so we're going to take one guy out. And really, Coach Toom does a good job over there, and, it really worked well the first half. And the second half, Giglio steps up and hits some shots and really was the difference in the game. And the gimmick defense then, doesn't look as good. But I think Coach Toombs had a good idea there, and it worked for a lot of the game. And, he's really doing a good job keeping those kids positive. And, they had a rough game last night. I think they only scored 11 points in the first half. But, just really this is obviously a Bolivar radio broadcast. But Ryan, being a ex-Bolivar kid, I hate it for him, but just wish him the best as he continues to coach this Lebanon team, and he's working hard, doing a good job.
Yeah, you see the potential. The kids really, I mean, who wouldn't want to play for a program where the coach is encouraging you to shoot like he has his guys? And my goodness, in the first half, I'd be telling them to shoot too.
Absolutely.
And I mean, they had us on our heels.
Yeah.
And we just adjusted. We made a few changes. We took advantage of a few things that we weren't taking advantage of in the first half. So, yeah, he had a game plan, and it was executing, and we were able to kind of mix that up with a few runs and change the pace of the game.
Yeah. Well, that's all the stats we have. We're still waiting on Coach Royce Bryan. We're going to send it back to the station here and see if we can get him up here, and if not, we'll be just about finished tonight. So we'll give you what the Liberators have on tap for tomorrow, and we'll take a break here, and we'll be back here in we'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Your Country 99.
At Animal Care Clinic, they're not just another veterinary clinic. They're your pet's best friend. Their team, led by Doctors Levin and Lindsay Roten, offer top-notch care for all animals, big and small. From intensive care and checkups to pet supplies and grooming, they've got it covered. Keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Schedule an appointment today at animalcarebolivar.com. That's animalcarebolivar.com. Animal Care Clinic. Their name says it all.
We're back here at Bolivar High School, and we're joined here by Coach Royce Bryan. Coach, thanks again for coming up and joining us tonight. A little different taste in the mouth tonight than last night. Liberators really came out tonight. First quarter, not bad. We kind of lost some momentum in the second quarter, but, man, what a third quarter. Second half didn't start the way you would want it to, but Liberators down 36-26, run off 24-4. What was the key to that?
I think the biggest thing is we limited second shots. I mean, we started rebounding a lot better. That last 4 minutes, we hit shots, which is good, okay? But when that ball moves just a little bit more and we get side to side and we found the hot hand, I mean, they had that box and one on Brody the whole night, and so Matt just kept finding himself open. But then it just triggered our defense, and when that stuff is in harmony a little bit, I mean, we went on a pretty quick run there. So
that's what Josh and I were talking about. I thought Coach Toombs had a really good idea. He took his box and he kind of rotated into a diamond.
Yeah.
I know when I was coaching, that's what I like to do because I felt like you could cover the floor better than with a 2-guard front. And they really did a nice job, and you could tell Brody was a little frustrated in the first half, and you guys did a nice job, I thought, of getting Brody occupied by that one guy and letting 4 guys work away from the ball. And really, we just ended up beating them 4-on-4 because they kept leaving Matt open, and Matt knocking down threes really, really helped us tonight.
Yeah, they fit their personnel too. They had that big athletic kid down at the bottom of that. He was and he just gobbled up every board tonight for those first several quarters. And so when we hit a few shots from the perimeter late, man, it really opened things up then. And so, yeah, but in the grand scheme, I sure wish that our defense would drive our offense more. And it just still felt like it was a little bit of carryover from last night, that we're still just trying, like we want it so bad that we try to push our way through it.
Yes.
And sometimes you got to keep trusting each other, trust our system that we've got going on, where the ball's got to move, the people have got to move, that we just got to be able to draw a second defender and hit that guy. And those are the great shots. When we generate great shots, you just got to live whether they go in or not. But they go in at a way higher percentage.
They really do. And we saw that was case in point tonight. And I thought we did a much better job in the second half. Last night we talked about this in the post-game show. We gave up way too many easy baskets, not enough help. And the game kind of started that way. It kind of felt like it was a rollover from last night. But then you saw our defense start tightening up. We started getting that help side defense, a lot of pressure on the ball. Lebanon did not want to dribble the ball up the court. You could tell that Fort and Kaufman, they were just back and forth because they didn't want to put it on the floor because we had such good pressure on them.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one of the things we talked about after the game too, was, man, part of the first 3 quarters, we don't need to be heroes. We need people gambling and getting out of position, because that's part of the reason why it's difficult to keep them out of the paint. But man, we're wearing them down. We're going to zigzag them, and we're just going to work them. And in the fourth quarter, we're going to get them. And it just happened to be a little bit before that. It's 12-minute mark. And the other huge thing that we didn't do last night is we had 2 second-half charges. Those are backbreakers, man.
They really are.
And it's such
They're turnovers.
Oh, it is, and it's a momentum. Like, there's energy that happens with that we desperately needed. And so all of that just kind of emerged right there at the end of the third, and we were able to carry it over to the fourth.
Well, and you guys make such a big deal of that on the bench. I know, all the way down through, anytime anybody takes a charge, it's probably the best thing you can do as a Liberator is take a charge. It's better than making a basket. It's better than stealing the ball, and it's just a big deal to take a charge.
Absolutely. And I still think our bench, we've got to have one of the best benches, if not the best bench in Southwest Missouri. Yeah. We get excited about each other, like the plays that we are making, and they've got to feel like they're a part of that, because we're preaching that at practice, and it's the carryover into the games. And like we like to say, it's because they love each other so much. And so that's what makes Bolivar Bolivar.
Yeah, and we were talking about that. You never know which guy is going to be the guy. It happened to be Giglio tonight, but it just seems like it could be anybody, and you sort of find that hot hand, give it to him, and let him take over.
Yeah, come January and February, everybody knows what you're going to run. Okay, the one difficult thing about the scout on us is we have a lot of different weapons that could get going on a given night, and so you don't know who that's going to be. And if we're willing to trust each other enough to play that way, that's tough. Yeah, it'll be tough. We're tough out.
Well, and you got the spark plug going tonight, and Campbell, I've kind of given him that name, and he really came in tonight. And there in the third quarter, there was one time where he got a rebound put back on this end, and he sprinted down. Lebanon was pushing the ball down the court. He gets there, and he takes that coveted charge that you're talking about, and everything erupted from there. And so, between, I know you guys don't like to point out individuals because it's a team deal, but, kudos to Campbell tonight. Kudos to Matt Giglio, 7 for 13, I think, from 3, 23 points, and the game of the year for him outside of the shot he hit against Fairgrove to win it. So, congratulations to you, to Coach Hoig. The Liberators moved to 12-5 on the season. We got Branson tomorrow in the consolation game. Now, folks, for those of you listening, Liberators make it to the championship game of the Blue and Gold tournament, while Branson made it to the third place game in the blue and gold. They got beat by Hillcrest in a really tight game. So that tells you the caliber of this tournament that we have. We have a blue and gold second place team, a blue and gold fourth place team playing in the consolation game of the 90th Liberator tournament. So what do you expect from Branson tomorrow?
Oh man, they're going to be tough. Okay, they typically throw some kind of junk defense out of this, so I don't know what to expect defensively. But they can put 5 guys out there all the time that can all score. They can all put the ball on the floor. I think that, and they've got some great shooters out there, so we're going to have to be good on our closeouts. We got to be there on the catch, or it could be a long night.
I was trying to look. I was thinking that their best player is he down with a knee injury?
I think their best player is number 24. I just can't remember his name. It's number 24, Jace Culver,
yeah. 24. I was thinking of. I don't know. I was thinking wrong, I guess. So
it happens.
Anyway, the Liberators play tomorrow at 11:30. They'll face Branson in the consolation game. Coach, we really appreciate you coming up. Again, congratulations. Bolivar moves to 12-5 on the season. And that's about all we have here tonight. Josh, I appreciate you helping me out. I'm Dwayne Banner, and we appreciate the sponsorship from Mid-Missouri Bank tonight. You're a better way to bank. And you've been watching on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99. And good night from Bolivar.
This Bolivar Liberator sports broadcast is made possible by these great sponsors. Be sure to tell them how much you appreciate their sponsorship of Liberator athletics and support of our kids. These sponsors are Butler Funeral Home, celebrating life for your family. Butler Funeral Home. Midmo Bank, a better way to bank. Midmo Bank. Precision Small Engine, Bolivar's go-to small engine shop. Precision Small Engine. Oakstar Bank. Come see the difference a hometown bank can make. Bill Grant Ford. It's better in Bolivar. Bill Grant Ford. Hobby Time Motorsports. Come see what you've been missing. Firearms, fishing, ATVs, UTVs, motorcycles, and all things outdoors. Hobby Time Motorsports. Animal Care Clinic. Caring for your pets like their family. Animal Care Clinic. Southwest Sewer